morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is.
I was about to say, hi guys.
Wherever it is that you are watching this video, it's another installation of one of our amazing trip reports, or mediocre trip reports, depending on what your viewpoint
I was
is.
about to say, amazing trip reports. Is this the self-appreciation, self-identifying,
reciprocating? Also, if you can see in the back there, those are the Good Luck mascots. Randomly got us a joke present from Newquay years ago, but then when we went back through the Mac loop, we got really lucky, and then every time we went places with them, we started getting lucky with things like timings and aircraft and whatnot. So we thought, you know what, keep them in the car. Yeah. But yes, it's another one of our trip reports, and this one is Manchester to London Heathrow on what appears to be the BA Better World scheme. And it was meant to be one of the brand new A320neos until last night, when they changed it to the Better World scheme.
Yeah, it was originally supposed to be Golf Tango Tango November X-ray, which, if you look at, there's a site called Air Fleets. It's only 1.2 years old at the time of this video, so pretty much still spanking new. But as a result of that, it features the new Collins interior with the overhead bins, the stitching on the seat, Scottish leather, embossed design. And I don't know why I'm talking about this, because that's not our aircraft. The one we're getting is Golf Tango Tango November Alpha, which is the BA Better World A320neo. It's one thing I can't believe is, I didn't think British Airways have had the A320neo for as long as they have, but no, this aircraft today is 7.5 years old.
Let's see if it's any good at all.
It only seems like yesterday that they actually took an A320neo, so I was surprised.
Also, apologies if that was very shaky. The road that we're on is absolutely poor. Come on, Highways England, sort it out. Go. Just as I flick the video as well. Yep.
Now, the good news is, even though it looks like absolute chaos, which it technically is, you can probably hear that, I've got the window down, so it is chaos.
Yeah, let these people through.
Yeah, let's... Well, I appreciate how wide the actual road is, but my word, is it, bumpy.
Look at this, he's super keen and eager. He's just... Yeah, just saying, you're super keen and eager for this, but frankly, we know why. We got like 3.25 hours.
Yeah.
Checking probably won't open for another hour and a quarter, so...
No, probably not, but best to get there early. So, bring it on. Number 3. Which one will win the race? Now, we're in... I was just about to say, we are actually approaching Terminal 2, but as a little sneak preview, today is the first of 4 flights for us this week. We're not going to reveal them just yet, but all we'll say is the return flight is actually going to come into Terminal 2, hence why we booked that car parking slot, because, well, we're going to come back in Terminal 2, there's no point in getting it from Terminal 3. Tell you what, I do like departures in T2. When this opened a couple of years ago, it was very swish and badly needed. Yep, indeed, it does. A little bit of a sneak preview for you guys. Not only will we be coming back to T2 on Sunday this week, but we've actually can happily reveal that in October we will be going back to Paris for the Qatar Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. It'll be our 5th one, and we'll be flying with Air France. So you can all look forward to that one. Excited for Paris as well, Tom? In a couple of weeks?
Oh yes, always am.
Ooh, that's very humid, very warm actually. It's almost like a greenhouse in here.
Nice little hotel, that one actually. Stayed in there 2 years ago for Paris. Would recommend.
The station. Yeah, they didn't know what to call the railway station, so they're like, what should we call it? The station. Yes, that'll do. Sounds about right. Be heading over that way in a moment. So, looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that. Wow. 14th to the 15th of June 1919, the first transatlantic flight was made in a Vickers Vimy bomber powered by Rolls-Royce engines. What it doesn't tell you there is unfortunately they made at least one crash landing somewhere. Possibly. Alcock and Brown. Thanks guys. See, I told you we were over the station. This is Manchester Airport train station. I keep saying that we're going to have to get the train here, but from Wrexham...
It goes out the wrong way.
Yeah, it's very awkward where we live, so... Because to get to Manchester Airport, you have to actually, from either Wrexham or Chester, because they use the same line, you've got to go up to Manchester. Now, I can't remember if it's Victoria. I think it is Victoria, or is it Piccadilly? And then you go south to Manchester Airport. So we could do a car journey there and back in the same time it would take us to go from our house to the airport via train. Doesn't really make much sense, does it, when you think of it that way? Tell you what, Manchester Airport's website says it's a 10 to 15 minute walk. Somehow I don't think so. It's, I think we've definitely been walking a lot longer than that. And we're quite quick walkers as well, but nope. Still not in T3, but
Not far.
not far to go. Not far to go indeed, as that sign says. Glad to get in the terminal, so that's certain. Ah, there we go. There's the terminal. Almost there. Departures.
And there we go, finally. We're in Terminal 3. And now we've got a bit of a wait because check-in opens 2 hours before departure. There's a lot to do for about an hour and a half.
The reception, this is a police announcement. The driver of blue Astra Vauxhall, registration CK17.
It's not ours yet, typical. You approach there and it turns out that isn't even your board. But, oh, there we go. 28 to 36, desk open 4:45, 16:45. So that's in 45 minutes. Lovely. Right, well, they've still got about 20 minutes to go, but as you can see, the passengers are lining up, so I assume that's our cue to also join the queue. Because that's what we do when we're in Britain, or we are British. We love a good queue. We absolutely love a good queue. Yay, queuing. Well, the good news is there's more than 19 people on this. We know that because there's more than 19 people in the queue. Now, if anyone doesn't know what we're on about, that is a reference to...
Watch our video from February.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to put it more, you know, politely, etc. Just watch our video.
Just like, watch our video.
He's literally doing that.
Watch our video.
Well, there's a big queue. But how many more have they gone on top?
One.
Not great, is it?
Oh, what an experience that was. We were there for an hour, which is the longest time we've ever been in the queue. I mean, admittedly, there wasn't just 19 people on board like our flight in February, but yeah, having just the one person on check-in for a full flight. No.
Just wait for the next page. Oh, there we are. So we're told to just relax. It's very quiet, the area over there. That's hardly seen it. Well, I've never seen it that quiet before. There's hardly an aircraft there. There's 2 easy jets. That's about it. Lovely stuff though. Wow, busy. I mean, it's still the middle of September. What? Tony's, what are you doing? Also, I can never find the dark chocolate in these. There's always milk, I can never find the dark. So I've just got a Logan Air ATR. Was that a 72 or a 42?
70.
72, but you can just see on the left hand side, engines and the fin there. This, as Ryanair lands and makes a lot of noise, this is Golf Tango Tango November Alpha. The BA Betterworld A320neo. And our flight, oh, well, our ride, down to Heathrow. Apologies for the awkward camera work. exciting stuff now, Tom. Love this bit. When you're about to board, the anticipation's building. Bring it on, bring it on. Good afternoon.
D is the seat, yes.
Indeed.
The label must be placed underneath the seat in front of you. If you're sitting in front row seat to an emergency exit row, the floor area must...
Ready? Of course I'm ready.
Excellent.
And incidentally, Tom, just as we look at the High Life Cafe and Shop, has just informed me that it appears they'll be landing on 27 right at Heathrow, 27 right, which is great if you watch Flight Focus 365. They've got an AI-powered camera, so keep an eye out for us. Look alright, don't they?
Oh, Clarendon's lovely.
Ramen. Nice amount of stuff, actually. Simply umami. Got everything, really. You can't get on British Airways, a flight like this, and not think, do you know what, I'm not catered for. It's everything.
Lovely. Well catered.
Sweet treats there. We've obviously had sandwiches beforehand. Time for tea, birchall tea, sugar and spice, pumpkin spice latte. Of course, Aperol Spritz. Sol de Janeiro.
And for those of you that have just joined us, a very good evening to you all. My name is Bethany, and on behalf of the entire crew, welcome on board the British Airways flight to London Heathrow Terminal 5. To help us depart as soon as possible, please place all hand baggage with the blue label into the overhead locker. All smaller bags must be placed underneath the seat in front of you. If you are sitting in front row seat or an emergency exit row, the floor area must be completely clear for takeoff. Once your hand baggage is taken stowed, please make yourselves comfortable and keep the aisle clear for all our remaining customers to join us on board. As a reminder, smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping and the use of other smoking devices is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This does include the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. Thank you.
Sol de Janeiro.
And for those of you that have just joined us, a very good evening to you all. My name is Bethany, and on behalf of the entire crew, welcome on board the British Airways flight to London Heathrow Terminal 5. To help us depart as soon as possible, please place all hand baggage with the blue label into the overhead locker. All smaller bags must be placed underneath the seat in front of you. On board. As a reminder, smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping and the use of other smoking devices is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This does include the toilets which are fitted with smoke detectors. Thank you.
Will be switched on. We're pleased to offer free Wi-Fi onboard messaging services for all of our British Airways companies to enjoy. You'll be able to connect to the BA Wi-Fi by visiting shop.ba8.com. Well, that's all from me. If there's anything that we can do to make your journey more comfortable today, please do let anyone of us know, and we'll be showing you the safety demonstration shortly. Welcome aboard. We'll be taking you down to London. It'll take us about 30 minutes to get there. Thank you.
Bags are clear. Seems to be a bit stuck, that one, unless it's just me. Door closing for baggage. That will be extremely useful later when we have the snack and the either tea or water. Lovely stuff.
Coat out. Right, cool.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to fiddle with, but I see as yours comes out like that one.
Yeah, yours is on a spring.
Still, look at that view. Fantastic. Yeah, there's enough ASMR meditation for me. This'll do. Yeah, so unfortunately, the seat itself, whilst it is a nice seat, there's just no real detail to it. It's not like the new cabin which we were hoping to get, but fingers crossed, in the future we will get a cabin.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you. My name is Andy Daly, and it is my pleasure to be the first officer on board this British Airways operated Airbus A320neo bound for London Heathrow.
Yes.
Joining me in the flight deck and in command of the aircraft today is Captain Frank Chitty, and looking after your safety and comfort in the cabin, we have an excellent team of 5 led by Greg. Well, first of all, thank you all for boarding so promptly. We are finished with our checks up on the flight deck, just waiting for the ground crew to finish the last of theirs. Currently 10 minutes ahead of schedule, so as soon as they let us know they are ready, we'll talk to air traffic control to negotiate a taxi out and departure of one of the westerly facing runways here in Manchester. When we do get going, the flight time today is 35 minutes, planning to cruise at approximately 19,000 feet. As you can see outside of the window, it's a pleasant evening here, and we are expecting smooth flying conditions throughout the flight today. With that in mind though, if I could just bring to your attention our seatbelt policy. We do suggest that whenever you are sat in your seat, you do keep your seatbelt fastened, just like we do up here in the flight deck. And if we do have to turn the seatbelt signs on at any point throughout the flight, I would just ask that you return to your seat and fasten up just as quickly as you can. I'll be doing the flying today, so I will be back in touch closer to London with an updated arrival time and some further weather. In the meantime though, I'm going to leave you with Greg and the crew as they give you a short safety demonstration. Even if you are a frequent traveller, I would appreciate it if you give that your full attention. Thank you.
Cabin crew, place doors into automatic course check.
smoking and the use of other smoking devices is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This includes the toilets which are fitted with smoke detectors. Personal devices should have their flight safe mode feature enabled now. Handheld devices must be held securely or placed into a pocket. Devices with detachable keypads must be either folded closed or removed completely and placed into a suitable stowage. Larger devices, including laptops, must be stowed safely for takeoff and landing. Take the locker carefully as they may fall out and injure someone. We ask for your full attention while we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft, as they may differ from any aircraft you have flown on before. Please check your seatbelt is fastened securely and warm whenever the seatbelt signs are on. It is fastened and adjusted like this and opened like this. For your comfort and safety, we recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened and visible at all times. If the cabin air supply fails, oxygen will be provided and masks like this will appear automatically. Stay in your seat, pull the oxygen mask towards you and place it over your mouth and nose. Breathe normally, adjusting the bag to secure it. Please note that the bag may not inflate and you may need to put on a coloured streamer to release your mask. Ensure your own mask is fitted before helping anybody else. Your life jacket is underneath or beside your seat. If required, remove the jacket from its container and put it over your head. Pass the long strap around your waist, secure the clip to the buckle at the front and pull tight. To inflate, pull the red toggle and the air can be topped up by using this mouthpiece. The lights can be used to attract attention. Do not inflate your life jacket until you are outside of the aircraft. Should the closest usable exit taking nothing with you. Low-level lighting will guide you to an exit. All your exits are clearly marked and are being pointed out to you now. Please locate your nearest exit, bearing in mind this may be behind you. Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides. High heel shoes must be taken off as they may tear the slide. Please now check that your seat is in the upright or in the takeoff position with the armrest down, your table folded away, personal devices unplugged and window blinds are open, ready for takeoff. Please study the safety card in your seat area before we depart. This contains important safety information, including details on your brace position. If you have any questions, please ask the cabin crew.
Sorry, just to get the armrest down on the table.
Thank you.
Sorry, to bring the armrest down.
Well, I was digging into me shoulder. Yeah, just having a chat. Look, that's down, that's down. Oh, that's not down.
Cabin crew, take your seats for takeoff.
go. Yep, can't see anything that would be stopping us.
Scotland.
This is what they look like out of the packet.
Spin it over again.
Oh no, he's already eaten it.
Don't know.
They're very nice. There's the reason. Golden syrup. That's why they tasted so utterly, utterly good. Get more of these. Thank you very much, BA.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now it's said, ladies and gentlemen, that if by magic you get a bottle of water on here, oh look, here it is.
These are incredible.
Also, what's incredible? Ascot races official water where we were last week and a half ago.
Honestly,
V8.
big plus point. Can you get more of these? They are delicious. Cool.
Spaghetti Junction.
You could also say Aston Villa Football Club.
Yep.
We've just been over Walsall. So we should be right over the top of Birmingham Airport then. We'll let you know.
Shortly begin our descent towards London Heathrow, expecting to be in the air for another 20 minutes or so. Should have you back there around about 7 local time. When we do get down there, it's a pleasant evening, currently 17 degrees Celsius, and a bit windy from the west and a couple of clouds. That's about all the information I have for you at the moment. If there are any updates, I'll be sure to be in touch. In the meantime though, I do hope that you are enjoying the flight. Thank you.
Hello everyone. As we are now approaching London Heathrow's Terminal 5, the seatbelt signs will be switched on in approximately 15 to 20 minutes time. To help us prepare for landing, please could you now gather all your personal belongings ready to be put away. If you wish to dispose of any waste, please hand this to a member of the crew who will be passing through the cabin shortly. Our white
crew, 10 minutes landing, 10 minutes takeoff.
services on your handheld electronic devices. Before leaving us today, please ensure you have all of your personal belongings with you by checking out the seat pockets in front of you, surrounding floor areas and to the overhead lockers. Please do pay particular attention to the seat pockets in front of you for any small items you may have placed in there during the flight, such as passports, mobile phones or any other travel documents you may have placed in there. If your journey ends here at Heathrow this evening, please follow the yellow signs for arrivals. If you are connecting onto another flight from Heathrow this evening, please check the information screens for your departing gate number. If this is not yet displayed, please follow the purple signs for flight connections. If you require any further assistance here in Heathrow, please speak to any one of our ground colleagues who'd be more than happy to help. For those of you who ordered assistance to leave the aircraft this evening, we kindly ask you to please remain seated until the aisle around you is clear and your cabin crew will be on hand to assist you. We can also ensure Wilson James, our partner, are here to assist you. On behalf of all of us on board British Airways, I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today. It certainly has been our pleasure looking after you on board today's short flight from Manchester, and we look forward to seeing you on board another British Airways flight in the not too distant future. Once again, thank you, and a very good evening to you all.
Please toss the manual.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Thank you very much, guys. Have a lovely day. Cheers. There we go. We've just flown on the BA Better World A320neo with British Airways. And what a lovely flight that was.
Really good flight again. Very smooth. Did a little bit of stacking, as you saw, over North London. Got to see plenty of sights. The Emirates, for all you Arsenal fans, Wembley, Buckingham Palace, the Mall, Westminster Abbey and the Houses of Parliament. So, back at Heathrow, mate. Right. Just I love seeing these signs. It's always special for us coming down to Terminal 5 because obviously with us being the nearest international airport to us being Manchester, for us to try and get anything like this, you know, you have to either go on the train, go in the car, or do what we do and just fly. So much easier. So much easier, and I'd recommend it every single time. Again, I absolutely love this. But we are gonna have to get some food now, and it's just gone 8 o'clock. We're up early the next day for the next flight. So I think we'll pop into here for something quick. Well, we went in there, we knew exactly what we wanted, and look at him, he's straight out. I was getting this ready. See? We know what we want and we're going to party hard with sausage rolls and creation.
Sausage?
Celsig.
Celsig or
Is this sausage? Now, this is one
This
thing.
is the one thing. Is it sausage or is it Celsig? It differs everywhere.
I think it's Celsig.
I would say Celsig actually. What's roll?
Rolly O'Dake. Reminds me of Charles de Gaulle. They're very good actually, the team that run Paris Charles de Gaulle's taxi rank. They are very good. So that's us in the taxi to the hotel for the completion of the first of 4 flights this week. So pin your guesses in the comments below as to where that flight will be.
Just don't do it after we've uploaded the video.
Yeah, don't be cheating now.
That's cheating.
So, looking forward. We're just, like I say, heading off to the hotel now. So, we're looking forward to bringing you that one. So, in the meantime, thank you once again for watching this flight review, trip report, whatever you wish to call it. And we shall see you again.
Keep safe.
Thank you very much. Fly safe.